When your students are ready to register for the Willamette Promise program for a course through Western Oregon, they need to visit orskills.wesd.org/student registration. This link can also be found on our website at wesd.org/WP. Note that if a student has previously registered with Willamette Promise, they will not need to re-register. Once a student gets to the ORSkills registration page, they will be asked to enter their information. You can check your attendance system or with your school registration office for assistance with student information. The most important piece of information students will need to complete their registration is a student's SSID, which is the 8-digit state testing ID number assigned to them by the Oregon Department of Education. The SSID is what we use to track students through both our system and Western Oregon's. It is crucial they enter this information correctly, so when they go to order transcripts, it can happen in a seamless fashion. Next, we move to the personal information section. Students are required to provide their first and last name, date of birth, and gender identity. They have the option to provide their middle name, place of birth, and race identity. Next, we have student contact information. Students are not required to provide their phone number, but must provide their email address. We recommend students use a personal email address instead of their school email, as school firewalls will often block emails from the ORSkills system. After their email, they'll enter their street address. The parent-guardian information section is also optional. However, some families wish to keep up to date with the Willamette Promise. If this is the case, we highly suggest that students enter a parent or guardian's email so we have their contact information. Finally, students will enter the school information from the drop-down menu and list their expected graduation year. At this point, students would hit Submit and will automatically be directed to the Western Oregon portion of registration. Students need to complete this next portion of the registration to receive their transcripts. On the Western Oregon registration page, the student's SSID number that they entered during the ORSkills registration will appear above a question about their citizenship status. If students select either U.S. citizen or permanent resident, it will ask for their Social Security number. They can fill in their information and then select Complete Registration. If a student does not have a Social Security number, they can leave the field blank and select Complete Registration twice. A student does not need to be a U.S. citizen to participate in our program. Students will then be brought to a confirmation page and their registration is complete. If, at any time before reaching the confirmation page, a student closes the tab that they have been directed to, an error message will occur. Students will have to wait a week before they can complete registration. They can return to the Western registration page by using the link on our website. For further questions, please contact us at willamettepromise@wesd.org.